Now the slow, painful progress of trying to get all this stuff up. Alright. I just want to make sure this thing's going. Yeah, it's a little bit faster this time. Damn, normally it takes a while. Alright. Alright, let's get to it. I did some grinding off screen. Not really grinding. I definitely grabbed a bunch of stuff. Let me get rid of this. There we go. That's away. I thought it was away. Ooh, 55. How did I miss that? I didn't think I picked up that many things. There. Alright. Basically, I went around, grabbed a few... there we go. Few points on the map, like little quick travel points around, so to make it a little bit faster. Like there. I found a few missions we're going to collect in a second. Then, yeah, I found a few villages to go to and some missions to go to. And I found just enough moons so I get the second level of unlock, whatever it is.
Hello, Mr. Moon.
Oh, greetings! Any luck removing some more of those demiguise statues?
Yeah.
I actually have some moons for you.
Oh, my mind feels lighter already knowing those statues are gone. I did promise to show you how to improve casting Alahamora once you'd brought me enough moons. With that knowledge, you'll be able to break open even stronger locks. However, we don't yet know who's behind these statues.
I shall keep
Still
looking.
Plenty of the foul things lying in wait to torture me. Oh. If you bring me more moons,
I'm pretty sure he has to be a werewolf or something. Because there's no reason for him to fear the moon other than that.
At least known to me. Keep looking for those moons,
Sweet, no little minigame either.
And we may get to the bottom of whoever's behind all of this.
Don't really care. I just want the spell. Alright. Before we do all that, here we got someone down there. And quick travel. We're going to collect all these quests real quick. Oh, my little kitty. She's right here. You are down there somewhere. Can I? That's a shame they don't let wizards jump off the stairs. Oh, it's that guy. Oh, that's the Repulso, right? So. Should I do this? Yeah, we'll do this. I'm here.
This must be the entrance to the Hall of Herodiana.
Do some of these side quests before I do that Sebastian stuff.
The Hall of Herodiana. Better go inside and find those puzzles. Now to see if Herodiana Burn is as good as Sophronia said she was.
You got a cool thing here. Oh, fuck. The cube ate me. Is this a Repulso kind of thing? Up we go. Next one.
That chest looks interesting. That wasn't too hard. Wonder what's next.
I'm hoping it's not that bad. Let's see. What do we need to do here? Let's lift you up.
Accio.
Or you can go all the way over there. Push it. I don't know. Push you? Alright, we're not pushing you. So what the hell is that thing?
I see. The switch reset everything. Good
Well,
to
that
know.
figures it out.
Depulso. Accio.
Alright, don't stay in front of it. Can I zap you over here? That's good enough.
I think I'm getting the hang of this now.
Alright, there's...
One left.
Let's see, 2 puzzles. I mean, 2 articles of clothing. Imagine just a hat. Easy if I could just use my broom here.
Depulso.
Seriously?
Accio.
Oh, I thought it was a bottomless pit earlier. Okay, okay. That's something. So if I bring you over there, I don't know if I can...
Accio.
No, that's not right. Might have to reset that. What? Little fidgety. Come on.
Accio.
Grab this stupid thing. Fine, let me get down. Go here, and if I can pull this over here. You're way too touchy.
Accio.
Now, where the hell did you go? If I stand on that, that's going to eat me again.
Accio.
Can I... Are you attached?
Depulso.
Oh, okay, I didn't even see this. Imagine it's a reset then. Through there. Oh, I think I got an idea now. Pull you. Pull you over here. Push you. Damn it. Alright, jump over here.
Revelio. Accio.
Wait, I can reset it again. There we go.
Accio. That's the last of them.
Hell, I didn't even
Seems
think.
I was a match for Herodiana Byrne after all. And this must be the last piece of Herodiana's ensemble.
Nice.
It is remarkable. No wonder
Nice.
Sophronia wants to see this.
It's not that good. I thought it'd be far more annoying. But the reset function, that was a nice trick. She's just up there, so we'll just run up here and turn it in. Then we'll
up to now?
do some Sebastian. Shoot, pretty good.
Revelio.
And a historian's uniform.
When I'm in Hogsmeade, I always
I found your stuff.
Sophronia, I solved all the puzzles in the Hall of Herodiana.
Incredible! Then you found Herodiana's outfit. May I see it?
I found your stuff.
Sophronia, I solved all the puzzles in the hall.
Alright, make sure that's good. No, you can have it.
Of course. Behold.
Oh, how grand! You'll look as majestic as Herodiana herself, the greatest Depulso master of all time.
I can do without.
You're my second favorite hero.
Alright, let's go find Sebastian now. The last school one. He's right there.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Alright, just... Can I see a Pacific time? Alright, just get rid of that. The map? No. No real time of day. But here's Sebastian in our first dark arts.
What were you and Ominous speaking about?
He's being ridiculous. Apparently Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here in Hogwarts. Ominous swears it was used for the dark arts, so he wants nothing to do with it. I reminded him that Anne needs a cure. This scriptorium could hold the answers we need.
Dangerous. I'm curious about him, yes.
Dark arts do pique my interest.
There's more
Use 'em
to
for
dark
good, though.
magic than people realize. The Gaunts know this better than most. Perhaps I've spoken out of turn. Ominous's family history is personal to him.
I'd like to know more about it if you wouldn't mind telling me. I won't repeat it.
Very well. but do keep this between us. Ominous learned dark magic from his parents. Are you familiar with the Cruciatus curse?
Yes.
Crucio, correct? The Cruciatus curse, also known as the torture curse, inflicts excruciating pain on the victim.
Apparently, his parents and older siblings had no qualms about casting it on muggles for sport. Ominous described the sound of the victim's cries as horrific, so the first time he was asked to cast it himself as a child, he couldn't bring himself to do it. As punishment, his family cast it on him. The anguish was so bad that when asked to cast it again, he relented. I have repeatedly assured Ominous that he did what he had to, but he still hasn't forgiven himself.
Now, I thought Ominous was your brother, honestly.
How horrible. Poor Ominous. He was only a child. He shouldn't blame himself.
After that incident, the rift between Ominous and his family only grew. That is until I came along. Every moment he isn't at Hogwarts, he's with us in Feldcroft. Ominous trusts me. And more often than not, he winds up listening to me. I'll remind him of that when I follow up about the scriptorium. Watch for my owl. I'll have news soon enough.
Damn, I thought you had something
I'll
now.
make Ominous understand. He'll change his mind.
Maybe. So, dark arts in a little bit.
Travel broadens the mind.
Alright, if that's the case. World map, we have a few quests just lying about we need to grab. Do that. I explored, I got a bunch of Merlin stuff done. I broke into a lot of houses and stole a lot of
Seems a
shit.
pleasant enough little place.
Don't remember exactly what I did. I just wanted some markers so I can quick travel.
I'd be terribly grateful if you could help me and my friend with a time-sensitive delivery.
You sound as if you could use some help.
Oh yes, I could. Eddie Thistlewood's the name. A dear friend of mine in Feldcroft is at his wit's end due to the relentless attacks on his hamlet by Ranrock and his loyalists. I sent
Do I
two
get to
crates
kill
of
stuff?
Chinese chomping cabbages to help, but they've gone missing.
Good idea. Those cabbages are nothing to be trifled with.
They're fun.
Thoughts, precisely. You see, I know plants, and I believe the goblins will be so irritated by the onslaught of ferocious vegetation, they'll simply leave Feldcroft alone. I
That
wonder
seems
if you might
pretty
track the two
presumptuous.
crates down and deliver their contents to my friend Bernard Indiai. I simply can't leave my shop at present.
See what I can do.
Very well, sir. I shall keep an eye out for 2 crates of Chinese chomping cabbages.
You don't have to explain
Thank
anything.
you. I shall let Bernard know he might be receiving those cabbages after all.
What do you have for sale?
I'm convinced that Feldcroft will be much safer with Chinese chomping cabbages defending them.
Ingredients. Ooh,
Sounds like Feldcroft's in trouble.
4.
Perhaps I should try to help.
I should check that.
I'll be able to put that to good use.
Got you, 600. I presume that just means it's
Thank
equal,
you.
right?
I hope to see you again.
65. No, 64. Yeah. Ancient magic throw, just ancient magic damage. Okay. Well, I'm here. Where's this other guy?
Revelio.
I mean, you're a good ways away. Oh, I can open you now.
Alohomora.
Is this theft or is it still broad daylight? No. No, it's not.
Revelio.
That thing's outside. What do you have that's good? Mysterious item. A letter I'm definitely not reading. Yeah, there's someone right there. Mark it. he is. Yeah, right there.
Welcome, welcome. Do have a look around.
Here we go, up we go. What do you have?
Needs doing, needs doing.
That looks good. Makes me kind of hungry.
Is everything all right?
If the Hamlet sent you here to talk to me about... I know
About what?
I have to do. It's not every day a girl has to put down her own troll. I should be allowed to work up to it.
What do you mean your own troll?
I thought that's why you were here. I'm sorry. I suppose if you spend enough time with trolls, you forget your manners. I'm Alexandra. I didn't mean to be short with you. With Ranrock's lot seemingly everywhere, I thought the Hamlet could use a bit more security. But my plan has gone awry.
You try to get a troll to do it?
Apologised when he almost trampled half the Hamlet yesterday. He just needs more time. But everyone wants him gone.
Well, he's not
They think
smart,
it's mad,
usually.
my training a troll. Impossible, even.
Bit ludicrous, bit brave. I don't know where to put that one. It's both true. But if I could have a troll as a minion, I would definitely try.
It certainly takes a lot of courage to try, I'll give you that.
Thank you. Thank you for saying that. I wish others felt the same. But I suppose I understand why everyone's been so concerned. What made me think I could train him? I should have learned from Barnabas the Barmy. But he's my troll and my problem. I'll be honest. I'm afraid I won't be able to take care of him. He's stronger than any troll I've ever encountered.
Is it a named one?
I wish I knew someone else who could do it.
I'm not thrilled at the prospect, but I'll consider it.
Oh, no. I didn't mean to suggest that you should do it. In fact, you should avoid the area just southwest of here. At least until I work
think he
up the
said
courage
Barnaby.
to do what needs to be done.
And that's going to take too long, so I shall do it. That one's a lot closer.
A troll on the loose near a hamlet. That could be devastating. Revelio. I take it you're Alexandra's friend.
Oh shit! What level was that? Is that 30? What level am I? Talents. 25. Jesus Christ. Is that doable? Go invisible. Can I poke you in the ass a bit? I mean, you look...
Patricius Totalis. Confringo. Incendio.
Oh, oh, oh. That is not doing much damage.
Arresto momentum.
There you go, a couple of cabbages. Give him his daily vegetables. Ooh, just a lot of shit to throw here. Fire? That's too close. Ow! Oh shit, that almost one-shot me. I did better than I thought I would.
Alexandra, the hamlet needed to be saved from that troll. Revelio.
Right. Is there anything else? Ooh, got something here. It's a book. Notes not how to train your troll. Security training, nah. I mean, it is fun to fight. If I can remember to fucking block, it'd be much better at it. But I have been trying. Right. Kidnapped cabbage. Let's do that one next. It's kind of like Arkham Knight in a way, with more shooting. No, so if you like that, you'll probably like this. Right. There's a magical force field around the goddamn mountain for some reason. You know, I could just fast travel. Jesus Christ, where is this thing? Right there. You know, I got a slight drift on my controller stick. Alright, there we go. Nope, wrong button. There we go. Jedi fighting isn't bad comparison, I guess. Because there's a lot of parry and reflect stuff in here.
That crate of Chinese chomping cabbages is somewhere in this camp.
We got something
What do you
here.
have in store?
Bruh, ain't good for much. Not unless you fancy getting squashed by a troll.
Oh, damn tree's gonna ruin it all.
You've had too much fire whiskey if you
Fuck.
think you can outdo my take. Could hardly carry the sacks on that last raid. I'm out before I find you.
No, there's no one there. Where's this other guy? There he is. I just pop you? Yep. No.
You will not survive this.
Oh, I rolled into it. Am I under-leveled here?
Stop that!
Alright.
Aloha Mora.
I catch this guy real fast. Caged animal can't be catched. Oh, damn it! I wanted him.
Revelio.
I got you. That's a fangs.
I know what that means. Merlin trial.
There. It's more moonstone.
Revelio.
Alright.
That's one crate in hand. I only need one more.
Okay. So where that was? Is that a Reparo thing? Yeah, I think.
Reparo.
It's a bit new.
Revelio.
Let's see. Did I see anything else? Is this thing? There's a dragon up there, I think. That. Nope. How far away is this one? That's 900 feet. But I want to kill these guys.
Hogwarts is lucky they've got protection charms.
What, you be slavers instead?
Says crime doesn't pay.
For as snooty as Upper Hogsfield is, I don't have much to steal.
I need you guys to go away.
I hear you, whoever you are.
Well, that didn't work.
Confringo! Confringo, kick the finger. Will's little saviour. Leviosa.
I shall get that goblin hell back. Hopefully from your corpse.
You! Confringo! Incendio. Let's see you survive.
You're slippery. Break up.
Descendo. Leviosa.
Is this your best friend?
Incendio.
Is that close enough? No, you got away.
You may want to move.
Descendo.
What have you done?
I turned into chicken. Does that really count as murder?
Am I supposed to be impressed?
Descendo. Confringo. Arresto momentum. Incendio.
Alright, is there anyone else? There we go. Last one.
It's shameful what Revelio.
It's a shame it interrupts it. A little bit of gold. And... oh, a couple goodies on the ground. Alright, now where's this next one at? It's all the way over there. So good, I've been here. Because last episode I skipped it by accident. Well, hitting that flute shoot thing, fast travel. I had to go back there and get it again.
It's like a place right out of a storybook.
Enjoy suffering, do you?
I can see why Feldcroft needs help. Ranrock's loyalists are hiding out near Feldcroft. They must have the other crate of Chinese chomping cabbages.
Alright. He's not going to notice anything. Maybe. Just pop you real quick.
Petrificus totalis.
No. You see nothing. But I wouldn't mind you coming over here. No matter of game. If I get to go stealth, I go stealth.
Used for better things than this so-called patrol. What's that? Enjoy suffering, do you?
Arresto momentum. Depulso.
That student defeated our
Oh,
attempt at
dick.
the tower.
Incendio.
Wait, there's just a random guy walking over there or something?
Confringo.
Protego.
I won't.
Confringo. Incendio.
Nope. Wrong thing.
Revelio.
Where the hell are you? There you are.
Avoiding me.
Confringo. Incendio. Arresto momentum. Depulso.
Alright, got him with a
You only
combo.
have Ranrock to blame. Revelio.
Alright, there we go. Ooh. Notes. Ranrock specs do not return. No, open, damn it.
That's all the crates of Chinese chomping cabbages. I'd better go and see Mr. Thistlewood's friend in Feldcroft.
Oh, I bet because I'm full, I have to give them some of my own chomping plants.
Seems a pleasant enough little place.
Hello there. Do you have this special delivery from my dear friend Eddie?
Hello, Mr. Ndi. Eddie Thistlewood sent me.
Yes, he told me to expect you. Do you have the Chinese chomping cabbages?
I do.
I have them right here.
Marvelous. This will go a long way towards protecting the hamlet from Ranrock's loyalists. The same foul curs who, I'm willing to guess, intercepted them in the first place, along with Rookwood's lot. Feldcroft owes a debt of gratitude to you and Eddie. Thank you for your help.
Goblin's glad to help. Yeah.
You're welcome. Happy to be of assistance.
At last, some reinforcements. Hopefully this is enough to thwart the goblins.
Would be nice.
Nice to see you again.
Nice to see you as well. How can I help you?
Alright,
What do you have for sale?
anything
What
good?
Are you in the market for today?
Not really. I mean, it's the same, so I can just sell that.
A pleasure doing business with you.
Ooh, that's ooh, careful, that's better.
Have I mentioned your wealth?
What is it, new scarf? It's going from 55 to 58. Doesn't have a... Oh, they don't have a perk. Never mind.
By any time.
There's that. And I think I gotta get the main quest on before Sebastian actually gives me the actual dark arts quest. Or I gotta check my out. I'll do that.
What are you up to now?
Seems blank enough. Right, there we go.
You shameless.
Pardon me, sir.
Come to stare at the fool, have you? There's poor Ig Haggerty, robbed by his own sister. Ah, she's robbed almost everyone now. So, who's the fool?
I'm not sure I know what you're talking about.
Then you're the only one who doesn't know about Catherine running off with that thief, Victor Rookwood and his lot. Good riddance, I said. Never thought she'd return to steal from me, us, but I just know it was her. I want her caught and sent to Azkaban for stealing a prize family heirloom.
Would being
Sister
killed
or
count?
no.
I could keep an eye out for the thief, sir.
You? Ugh. Nothing to be done by the likes of us. This is a job for the fine officer Singer, or some such authority. Besides, the thief, my sister, only strikes at night. Coward. Long past your bedtime.
Oh, good thing I don't have bedtime.
What do you have for sale? Now that it's night, I ought to look into this thievery business for Mr. Haggerty.
Glad you were able to stop by.
Where's that?
Revelio. A pile of gold. I must be on the right track. It looks as if the thief took more than they could carry.
All right. Direction we're going. Wonder if I get to keep the gold. We don't mention that. It's up here. This person was zigzagging, that's for damn sure.
Revelio. More gold. I must be getting closer.
Person might have been drunk too.
I deserve better than patrol duty.
Oh no, careful.
Revelio.
Let's take out a few of you guys. Ah, shit.
Here. Let's get this over with.
Nope, nope, you see me.
Good finger. Arrest her, remember.
I was hoping I could be a little smart about this.
Too late for you to learn the error of your ways. Revelio.
Alright. So what the hell is that? Oh, it's a Merlin quest. I'll do that later. You and got you. A little bit of gold. How they run through a goblin camp is impressive.
I know a Merlin trial when I see one.
Do that later. Oh, son of a bitch. Alright, when we get done with this, we're not mentioning the gold trail we found. I lost 3 years off my back because of this.
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
What do you think? There's that. Let me make sure this is tagged. Alright, there. You're definitely tagged, hopefully.
Revelio.
No. Intruder, no intruder. Go like this.
Revelio.
We are good. They don't care. It's a camp, though. It's a big camp. Okay.
Revelio. Miffler. It wasn't Catherine Haggerty after all.
Can I catch that thing? We'll put you right there. No. Let me after it.
Revelio.
I don't know what it is. Shit, did I lose it? Alright, let's just collect my stuff.
That must be the Haggerty family heirloom. Revelio.
Is it? Oh, it's probably over there, so let's go invisible.
Revelio.
Come on. I can't see the damn thing. Where is it?
Revelio.
There we go. Oh, that was the wrong fucking spell.
Revelio.
Let me grab this. Toad.
Revelio. Revelio.
Fine, let me leave the area and come back. Maybe that'll reset it. Alright, there's... What the hell is that? Little things on the ground.
Revelio.
Oh my fucking god. Oh, there it is. Being colorblind does not help.
I wonder how Mr. Haggerty will take this news. His sister wasn't the thief, and his heirloom's coming home.
Alright, that... Jesus Christ, 400 feet? That's a hell of a stroll. Alright, out. Boost. Another boost. Really wasn't expecting that.
I have some good news, Mr. Haggerty. I unmasked your thief.
Nothing to unmask, was there? We all know that the thief was my sister, Catherine.
Actually, sir, the thief was a niffler.
What?
You know, small, furry, pilfering. I followed it to its lair.
Catelyn was the only one who knew how to get into our homes, where to find our treasures. But I suppose, mangy little blighter. Well, if you found the niffler's lair, as you say, you must have found my heirloom.
For a price? I like doing the nice thing, but...
I found your heirloom, and I'll give it back to you. For a price.
Huh? I suppose that's only fair. Very well, we'll call it a reward. Sounds more decent that way. Catherine's a disappointment for certain, but I never wanted to believe she was behind this. Now, thanks to you, I won't have to. What a strange world we live in. Suppose they can't send a niffler to Azkaban.
Is that a duck mask?
Got my heirloom back.
Yeah. Alright, let's find next area. I think some of these might be a little time gated. That way it takes me to the cave that takes me down south. So I do know that much. Is there anything there? How about here? Oh, I never returned back and turned into troll. Alright, Oaks. The trail. Okay, you are a ways away.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was.
Wonder who lives here.
Alright, here we go.
You avoided my troll.
No, I didn't.
It's done, Alexandra. I took care of him.
My troll? What? Oh, I don't know what to say. Thank you. I wish things could have turned out differently for him.
Yeah.
There wasn't much you could have done. He was beyond training. Tried to kill me the entire time.
Goodness. I'm glad you're all right. You're very brave. People in the hamlet had already crafted a moniker for whoever eventually defeated that troll. It was Troll something or other.
A Troll Slayer? Vanquisher. Yeah, I like Slayer.
Slayer?
Yes, that was it. I suppose it's your title now. I need some time on my own. But truly, thank you for what you did.
The Troll Slayer. Has a nice ring to it.
Yeah, I got a new hat and I gotta check my clothes now. So we get new mask. Should convert that. 44. No. See. That's close as I can get. Oh.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Revelio.
It's a warning. But what is my quest? I don't actually remember it. Keep Nettie at the castle. Astrology class. Well, it's taking me to, I think, to the castle. Nope, wrong button. Damn. Destiny's fucking with me right now.
A castle.
Mark that, and I'm hoping that's my quest marker.
Time. Revelio.
Merlin challenge, and I think it's a sack of shit, which actually could be if it's fertilizer. Here.
How nice to see you, my young friend. Can you help me?
Sure, I just showed up.
What seems to be the problem?
You may well ask. I'm convinced I saw a Grim, an omen of death. I'm not safe, but if it can't see me, I'll be all right, won't I? All I need is an invisibility potion. Yes,
I got
that's
one.
what I need.
Well, as it happens, I have what you need. Here. Not sure it'll help you, though. Be careful, won't you?
Oh, you're a gem, you are. I'll be sure to be very careful. And you be careful, too. No Grim is going to get me. Thanks to you, kind child.
And now my XP.
I must insist that you accept this small token of me gratitude for your thoughtfulness.
Alright, is there XP? Oh, that's odd. Now I can track this thing. High keep. There we go.
Revelio.
Cat snoring? That's a tiny bit of money. So weird when the cat snores. Is this like an actual town or something? Hold on a second. Ping that.
Indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Psst, over here, quietly. I'm glad that you received my owl. We need to stay low and remain quiet.
Natty, what's going on? Why are we all the way out here?
As promised, I did some investigating to find out what Harlow is up to. I followed him to the Hog's Head. I noticed him reading a letter.
Who the hell's
All
Harlow
I could see
again?
was that it was signed by and bore the seal of Victor Rookwood. And after you told me that Rookwood and Harlow were after you, I decided that you were the perfect person to join me in taking them down. For good. That letter is the tangible proof that Officer Singer needs. It is why I followed Harlow here and why I wrote to you. I need your help to retrieve it.
Alright, fair enough. Straight ministry.
You seem to be very determined in stopping Rookwood and Harlow. Why?
I knew men like him in Uganda. I know how bad things can get if they are not stopped. It's a long story.
Oh, is he the thug guy in the alley we've seen?
For now, let's do what we came to do.
Alright, let's go.
I'll help you find the letter, Natty.
I'm glad to hear it. First, we must access the castle keep. I'll check the main gate, see if you can find another way in. I do not see any guards, but we should still try to be as quiet as possible. Harlow is here after all.
Alright, let's go to that. They don't explode anybody.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Oh, so much for being quiet. So I can just fly up there. Wait, no, I can't. It's a fly-free zone.
Venite. Oh, nothing.
Alright, no one enters. Pack ashers. Welcome guests get split. You're replaced. Okay. Are you just gonna stand there? Alright, let's get up here. Actually, while I'm here, let me swap that out to something more useful. And, do I need anything else? Not really.
I wonder what that does. Well, that didn't work. Perhaps something with a bit more force.
Repulso?
That did it.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Alright, we can put that you here. Climb that. But can I get anything? Alright. Robe. Well, what's money with more money?
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Alright, just put you there. Alright, that's not going to work.
Confringo.
Well, that didn't do anything.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Okay. Nice little bag.
I need to find a way into the gatehouse to open the gate for Natty.
Incendio. Depulso.
There we go. Pop that. Well, what's over here? Can I do that? Probably drag it on the other side.
Dead end. Must be another way in.
Accio.
Alright. One second, nothing up there.
Revelio.
I can just hit that from inside. Okay. Got a general gist.
That looks as if it might raise the gate.
Not exactly what I meant to do.
Arresto momentum.
Oh, okay. Can I stop it?
Arresto momentum. Depulso. Arresto momentum. Depulso. Accio.
Damn it, okay.
Depulso. Accio.
Well, shit.
Depulso. Accio.
Quit locking onto that damn thing.
Well done. I will be right up. I knew you could do it. This way. I will get the door.
Alright, can I climb up that?
Wingardium Leviosa.
Just, let me rotate this thing. There's that. Come on, let me get up here. Obviously, it looks like there's something up there.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Alright. Let's do it. My head got caught on something. That's not working. Alright, let's just leave it alone.
That is the main keep. My guess is that we'll find Hollow and the letter inside. We'll need to be careful once we get...
I hear them.
Restrain the beast!
Is that my buddy Griffin?
Highwing.
Do you know that hippogriff?
Get this thing back to the room now.
Very well. New plan. I get the evidence and you free that hippogriff. Agreed? This is our chance. Go!
A little faster.
Blasted.
Now she's trapped in there with a bunch of poachers.
There's gotta be another way to get up to the roof. Somewhere. I hope Natty stays out of trouble.
Hopefully she can hide. Visibility is ready.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Or is that more of a push?
Depulso.
Yeah, probably. Hey, nope. Grab the damn thing. Oh, never mind.
Accio.
Wrong thing.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Not the safest place to sneak into.
Oh, no. Go back to that.
Revelio.
Okay, he walked away. Damn it. Quit panicking. Quit panicking. Oh, come on. Okay. Same level. Alright. Definitely petrify you.
Revelio.
Alright. You need more money?
Revelio.
Alright, there's a couple guys there. Not gonna be too hard. You.
Time to teach someone a lesson.
There we go. Holy shit. You look special. Were you a name? I got so damn lucky with that.
Aloha Mora.
Alright.
Revelio.
It's a way out, but is there any goodies? All the money. Go back to cabbage. Dude, climb it.
I hope Natty's having an easier time of it.
Well, we're having an easy time. Don't know what you're complaining about.
Aloha Mora.
We just took out 4 people when they didn't even know what was going on. New scarf. Make sure I'm kind of topped off. 68 to 58. Nice points. Nope. And oh shit. 7. Nope. Last one. No. We're all good. Alright. Straight along.
Revelio.
That's probably the right way to go. So, wrong way it is. I mean, you at least give me something for the wrong way.
You're going home in a wooden box.
Do you know me?
You there? I see you. Could bring us.
Ooh. Just get out of there, would you?
What have you done?
Killed you. You're just floating there. I thought you were an actual boss or something.
Revelio.
Lost my ancient magic, though.
Aloha Mora.
And back to invisible.
Revelio.
Seems like a good way. Fine. Go away, everything. Ooh. And here we go. Okay, I'll catch you guys. It's like the right thing to do. At least the poachers don't have you. I think I might actually have you guys already. Alright, why are you special? Oh, Niffler. And I just caught one of you. And up we go.
Revelio.
You think I'd go down, actually. Alright, let me go in here first. Alright, maybe not that slow. Tiny bit faster. Alright, Astrid. Don't care. Free loot. $65 and... Ugh. Pretty sure that's the ones I've been wearing. $66. $64 ancient magic though. That is a good question. Ancient magic. Nah. Any more goons?
Highwing. It's all right. There we go.
Well, unshackle him.
Come on. Hurry.
I used to have Vada Kedavra. Ascend flight speed.
There's the Hogwarts Express.
All right.
Be returning from an unscheduled run.
Just like the broom, basically, without the boost. They're trying to get us. Come on, we could be cowboys and shoot off these things would be nice.
Highwing, go!
Now we're turtle friends.
I wonder if anyone
Maybe, but they probably wouldn't recognize this.
This is amazing!
It's incredible, isn't it?
Well, let's land on the island or something. Or we go way up into the mountains. Since there's like a broom-proof barrier. I doubt there's a high-wing proof barrier.
How exciting.
It was exhilarating, wasn't it? I wasn't sure we were going to make it out alive.
There was no need to worry. I had it all under control.
Were you able to
I
find
doubt that.
Summoned it straight out of Hallow's hands. I will say, I did not expect to see him cast the killing curse at us. He won't forget this. Be on your guard.
Of course. What did the letter say?
That Rookwood's looking for a phoenix. Not sure where he will find one. But it also included Harlow's orders to inspect that castle for the poachers. Enough to connect Harlow to the crimes. I shall deliver the letter to Officer Singer. She'll have to do something when she sees it. Now, tell me, where did you meet these hippogriffs?
I've only met Highwing before. Poppy introduced us.
That's who was Poppy.
Sweeting knows a hippogriff. Of course she does. Poppy will be relieved to know that Highwing's safe. I came to the right person for help. My mother will be worried. I must go. Seek me out soon. I shall have much to tell you.
Alright, as long as Sebastian doesn't show up. Nice!
Faster, Highwing!
How do you take off? There you go, jump. Alright, we got high wing and a couple other things. Let's see, can I change you? I'm probably on the mount, so that won't work. Alright, let's land first.
Slow down now. There we go.
Please stop by the room of requirement. Deke tells me he has something to share with you.
Alright. I can pop you out. Alright, now I can change it. High wing. It's all black. I like the white. It's the DLC. I'd prefer a dragon. If possible. Alright, what do we got here? We got Spellcraft and Ancient Magic. Anything else want to pop out? No. Astrology wing. Now let's go back to room requirement. Fertilizer. Got you. Might as well take that. Give me this. Thunder Brew. And what else I could I make? That. I got a fertilizer. It's one. Sprig. Plants there. No, I don't use mandrake enough. There you go. Get more out of you. A second before I go.
I'd like to talk with you when you have a moment.
Get ourselves a mask. $78. Holy shit. Oh, that makes me look like a freak. Take you and take... Nope, can't take you. Not enough.
Hello, Deke. Professor Weasley said you wanted to tell me more about the loom.
Ah, hello. Yes, about that. Deke has had a thought. He...
The hell is that? It's like Cinderella.
Seems the room thinks you need more space for your beasts. As Deke was saying, he's had a thought. Now, Deke knows how you can test the item of clothing that you enhanced in the enchanted loom. And perhaps help an old friend in the process.
What do you mean?
A house elf named Tubbs works for his master, retrieving leech juice in a cave near Hogwarts. Tubbs' master doesn't let him leave the cave, and Deke knows the cave is infested with spiders.
That sounds awful.
It is. Deke hasn't heard from his friend for a while now. As the item you wove in the loom has an enchantment that might be useful, Deke thought you could test it whilst checking on Tubbs.
I understand. Leave it to me, Deke. I'll find Tubbs
What
for
enchantment
you.
are you talking about?
Thank you. Please let Deke know what you learn about Deke's old friend.
Spiders. Okay. Next out. All right. Just let you out. Might as well let Niffler out. Same though. Well, they're opposite. And so are they. Exactly when did I catch you guys? That's that. Should be a feeder. And I'll throw a toy box right there. Go to petting. Nope. Can I pet you? Or brush you? Alright, let's go. Do need to find a merchant soon. Would you... It's that and... Right there, right in the astrology class. Astronomy? Yeah, astronomy.
Revelio.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Alright, this has to be something cool, right?
And your reading is the dragon. That's exciting, I suppose. Perhaps you're due for an adventure.
Okay, remember Oaks.
Ladies,
Professor Shah.
astronomy is not divination. You won't find the mysteries of the cosmos charted out on your palms or at the bottom of your teacups. Alas, the heavens remain hazy to the starry-eyed. Now, if you were to devote yourselves to persistent and painstaking observation, you just might catch a glimpse. With that in mind, please take your telescopes. Tonight we will be on the observation deck. Still don't have your own? You can't be the new student forever, you know. You
Dude, it's been like...
with Mr. Takar.
What, a month? They're inside of each other.
Here, I can adjust that for you.
No, bring it into focus on your own.
I think this is an in-game cutscene, but it's scripted.
Now, I expect all of you to put in your stargazing hours outside of class. Is that clear?
But, Professor, it's freezing out.
Mere cold didn't stop the great stargazers of the past. Look only
No,
to
Pneumonia
the
did.
astronomy tables they erected throughout the highlands from which they gazed millennia ago on the very self-same stars above us. Is that clear? Dismissed.
Oh, hello. Good to see you again. We Ravenclaws must stick together.
Oh, hello, Armit. Nice to see you again.
Did I hear Professor Shaw say that you don't have your own telescope?
I have a spare one you could borrow for the rest of term.
Sure.
That's very kind of you, Armit.
I could buy my own,
Are you
but this
sure
works.
You won't need it.
I'm certain. It's my old one. I finally got my hands on the new Celestia Contemplor. You've heard of it, I assume? I mean,
no.
Of course you have. It's only the pinnacle of all personal stargazing implements. But my old model's not too shabby either. Goblin-cut glass, first-rate optical enchantments. Hate to think such a fine instrument is just collecting dust.
Well, thank you, Armit.
Think nothing of it. Anyway, the telescope's in the storage room right underneath us. You can't miss it. I have some, reading to finish on the lower deck. Come find me there afterwards, and...
You're gonna be a
bring the
peeping
telescope.
Tom, aren't
There's
you?
something I want to talk to you about.
Alright. So go down below. There's an owl. Okay, that probably means nothing. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Storage area. He said below us. Is there another?
Levioso. Descendo. Accio.
Oh, there's a staircase right here.
This was his old telescope. Looks practically brand new.
Confringo.
Oh. Probably just a rich kid. Nice. Actually, while I'm here. Actually, I'm gonna hold off. Just in case I get like a
A pristine night for stargazing.
unforgivable curse soon.
Don't let it be wasted.
Hopefully after this. Because I'm waiting for Sebastian.
I have the telescope. It's nicer than I'd expected.
I would not offer a prospective stargazer a third-rate lunoscope. But there is, something else.
Yes, what is it?
You remember those astronomy tables Shaw was going on about? It just so happens I've been reading up on them a little myself. And it seems there may be one right here at Hogwarts. I believe we
Oh, I remember seeing those tables now, yeah.
And you need someone to help find it.
I do. Are you in? No one from the Gobstones Club will go with me. Said they'd rather get spit at by a stone than... Well, they are cowards. Let us get moving while the stars are still out. I'll show you how to use that telescope once we get there.
That sounds like a shitty club.
No need to convince me. Let's get going.
Brilliant. You won't regret it. Shall we? The table is on a castle wall ahead. Look for a stone platform, something that doesn't quite belong. We'll know it when we see it.
Revelio.
Onwards we go. Some say the locations of the tables were originally marked by centaurs for ritual stargazing.
Alright.
It's not that creepy out here at night, is it?
No, I'm good.
Club are cowards. A little foreboding.
A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about.
Caged bathtub.
Oh, of course.
Shit, I should have read that.
It's not as tight as I expected.
Defender. Incendio. Oh no, not this close to school, I mean.
Honestly, I can't hear you. You're too far away.
Look, there's a table. I think you should do the honors. The constellation should appear near the center of your view.
That's simple enough. And it's very forgiving.
I was right about the tables. They really are gateways to the far stars, just as the book said. And your contribution was invaluable. Rest assured, you shall be credited in my memoirs one day.
Yeah, I don't care.
Thank you, Amit.
But I'll be
look forward
nice.
to reading them.
And I look forward to writing them. This is only the beginning. You will find more tables like this one throughout the grounds and forest, all beckoning to be discovered by a worthy astronomer. And if I have ever seen one, it's you. Oh, and about my old telescope, don't bother returning it. You should keep it.
That's
Cool.
quite generous.
I wasn't planning on it.
You are welcome. It has goblin-cut glass and a gobbledygook inscription. I'm practically fluent in gobbledygook, you know. It's all in the throat, really, gobbledygook, you know, and how you pronounce your R's. Anyway, glad our adventure was a success. I will see you soon.
Alright. Come on, is that like the last tutorial thing?
Never do get tired of seeing the astronomy tower at night. What a view.
I just want to get away from you. Sorry, man.
Wizard who is being harassed by Harlow. He may be able to provide the evidence we need to take Harlow down. We should speak with him together. Meet me at his home.
I assume you have news regarding the goblin you
Revelio.
Why don't we meet at the map chamber to discuss that and our next steps?
Is there another one? I can pop that from here pretty easily. Just
Confringo.
Alright. God, quit doing that. I gotta snag it. Crap.
Accio. Confringo. Revelio.
Is that? Yes, another table. Okay, I know what I'm looking for.
Tables Professor Shah mentioned.
Simple enough. All right. Damn, I got a really good jacket then. Cursed enemies return health. That's not bad. Striking a cursed enemy with Curio. It's not bad. Oop, too far. Find the cave, a lost child. Level 20, level 16, mat chamber. Yeah, let's go there. Alright, see what you got.
You would be wise not to underestimate this student. Their aptitude for magic is beyond anything I've ever seen, and I've been teaching a long time.
It is a joy to have such a student.
It can be.
There you are.
Pretty sure you probably taught a
I received
supervillain,
your
didn't
owl.
you?
I was able to speak with Lodgok, the goblin I mentioned before.
What did you learn?
He and Ranrock were close once, but they had a falling out.
You believe he can be trusted?
He seemed trustworthy, Difficult to know, really. But Sirona Ryan trusts him.
Well, that's something, I suppose. Supposing he can be trusted, will he help us get to Ranrock?
I retrieved a stolen helm. He hopes to return to Ranrock in order to regain his confidence.
You have been busy. Let's hope your efforts result in our learning something about Ranrock's plans.
Lord Gok did mention that Ranrock is searching for something, but he couldn't say what. Perhaps that helm will yield some answers.
Ranrock is searching for something. I feared as much. I've heard an unusual amount of activity, goblins and wizards, I surmise, when visiting my portrait at my castle.
Rookwood Castle?
My former residence, yes. That castle is also the location of your next trial.
I'm sorry to tell you that Victor Rookwood, evidently your descendant, is a dark wizard in league with Ranrock.
My descendant? A dark wizard? I'm afraid we've no time to waste. Despite the obstacles that clearly await you, you must get to Rookwood Castle immediately. Not only is it the location of the next trial, it is home to a source of power that would be devastating in the wrong hands. I do wish we had the luxury of time. However, I do not doubt your abilities. Find my portrait there as soon as you can.
Very well, sir. I'm on my way.
Best of luck.
No time to waste. I'll meet you at Rookwood Castle.
Alright, got a place to go. Right, quest. Let's tag Natty would be fine. Let's head to the cave. I guess I'm not getting any dark arts anytime soon. I mean, it would be nice to have more health. It's airborne, don't really care. Oh, yeah, this is potions. Which, because I should start using those. Yeah, might as well. Occasionally I go over there.
I'd seen Bakar's tower countless times. Never suspected it held the secrets it did.
Cave, where's this thing at? Here.
What are you up to now?
Revelio.
I think I can sneak up on spiders, actually. Ooh. Let's do this.
Knowing a meat he's likely studied here.
Okay, I got it now. It's Leo. Watch there be a bunch of spiders in front of it. Yep. There we go. Let's go with that.
This must be Tobbs's cave. I suppose I should head inside.
It says... It's you?
Revelio.
Another spider there. Nah. It's gonna sneak in. Extremely dangerous. Oof. Let's go with that. I mean, is that a warning or a threat at this point?
I pressed ominous regarding Salazar Slytherin's scriptorium, but my efforts were in vain. Meet me outside the Slytherin common.
Alright, I'll do that next.
Revelio. Tobbs's master is awful.
So I'm guessing...
Tobbs? Tobbs? Deke sent me. Are you in here?
I bet he's gonna be wrapped up in a cocoon. It's like eight-legged freaks.
Revelio.
Oh. Do be careful with that, though. Well, it's money for later. I just want you to turn around, because I'm a coward and I want to stab you in the back. Are you fucking kidding me?
Glacier. Accio.
Alright, that's easy enough.
Incendio.
While I'm here, put that on to help clear the way.
Revelio.
Things there. Wish I had a faster sneak. Challenge. It works. Oh, the fuck is that? So we got a boss spider, which I did kill a boss spider already. Yeah, just take it easy.
Revelio. It looks as if Tobbs was here some time ago. He must have headed deeper into the cave.
Did he? Or is he just dead?
Arresto momentum.
Oh, let's build some ancient magic. There you go. At least one spell in there.
Incendio.
And I did kill that one.
Revelio.
Oh, bull. It spotted me, didn't it? Wait, did it spot me? Okay, no, it didn't. That one's going away. I can kind of stab you in the back. Quick, real quick. Gotcha.
Revelio.
I don't like that. It's a nice little conga line of hell. Just pop you. Alright, health, please.
Incendio.
Alright, there we go. It's coming back.
Revelio.
So I will learn how to add Avada Kedavra, damn spider. Well, thank God I'm invisible. Or I'd be in a death trap. Alright, is this Tobbs? Nope. Well, down here's a boss fight. Alright, that's not going to work.
Incendio.
Cabbages, go. I choose you.
Confringo. Incendio.
Alright, go down here. Damn it! Is that Tops? No. Well, it's down now.
Revelio. That didn't sound particularly reassuring. Incendio.
That? Can you please go away? At least I still got max health. Ooh. Mama spider. Alright, just sling everything. Alright, let's go to this. Alright, just keep on going.
Incendio. Arresto momentum. Depulso. Confringo.
Mandrake root just for fun? Nope. I finished it off with a mandrake root.
Not my fault you're a deadly great spider. Revelio.
You will go back to my stealth.
Revelio.
Oh, just open that, would you? Please go forward. Please go forward. Or not. Alright, Tubes, you up here?
Revelio. Incendio.
Alright, and run and jump.
yourself is Tobbs.
Oh, is it dead? Alright, Master. Feels weak. Damn it.
Poor Tobbs. Left here alone with the spiders.
Alright. We can incinerate you. Cremation it is. It's leech juice. Can I please get up? There we go. Question is, what is that used for?
Revelio.
That's nothing. You. Alright, that's nothing.
That table looks familiar. Seems I'm back at the entrance to the cave.
Oh, it's a Skyrim door. Alright, go tell Deke. Then we'll do Sebastian stuff.
Revelio.
I guess the spider despawned. It's probably Sebastian. That Thunder Brew. I gotta remember I got Thunder Brew. It's very strong.
I don't have anything for this at the moment. I'm back from the cave, Deke.
Wonderful. Deke hopes you gave Deke's best to Tobbs.
I'm sorry to tell you this, Deke, but Tobbs is gone. It seems he was unable to avoid the spiders in the end.
Oh my. Deke was afraid of this, alone in that cave for so long. Oh, poor Tobbs. Deke and Tobbs once shared the same master. When he died, we were separated. Deke always wished Tobbs had been sent to Hogwarts too. Deke feels lucky to serve such kind witches and wizards like you. Deke will miss his friend dearly, and will raise a glass to him with a heavy heart.
Yeah,
I'm
sorry.
Sorry about your friend, Deke.
Thank you. You are very kind. Deke could use some time alone to think, if that's all right.
Sure. You got a little bit of you. Some more moonstone. Might as well. Hopefully that 9,000 bit rate's working out. You collect you. Pop you, pop you. Fertilizer. I keep forgetting about you. There you go. Even more resources. Ouch. Ooh, I need to go to the store. I need to sell this stuff. Quit clicking like Destiny, damn it. There's a quest there. I shall check that out.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
You're back! Nice to see you again.
Oh yeah, that's that 1 point higher. Yeah.
Thanks for stopping by.
There we
Hope
go.
to see you again.
I shall, absolutely. Now, where's... You have something. Alright. And up to the minion shop. Didn't even think about checking you guys. Oh, I remember seeing you earlier also. I forgot about that.
Hello? Is something the matter?
Most decidedly, yes. My precious mooncalf Biscuit was abducted by poachers up north. Oh, the vicious brutes. I tried to fight back, but I was no match for them.
I'm sorry about your mooncalf, Mr.
Garnuff. Just Garnuff. I'm only one goblin. Not a particularly brave one at that. I have no chance against a pack of bloodthirsty poachers. Oh, my poor Biscuit. I can only hope she's able to escape.
I'll keep an eye out.
Keep an eye out for your mooncalf, Garnuff.
How kind. If only all of Wizardkind was as gracious to goblins. If you do see her and can bring her safely home to me, I promise to reward you for your efforts.
There's that.
Do keep an eye out for her, and be careful out there.
And we got someone up there.
Poachers are an unscrupulous lot.
I should try and rescue Garnuff. Sounds as if I'd need to head north to find those poachers.
Yeah, that's an easy thing to do. We'll do that. Do this, and whatever she needs, we'll do. Then we'll do the Sebastian thing. So I do some side quests disappear. I don't want to lose them.
Hogsmeade, here I come. Hello. Is there something I can help you with?
How do you do? I'm Satirissa Tugwood, and I have an exciting business proposition for you. Now, it may surprise you to learn that someone of my obvious esteemed lineage would be in business. But I only want to
You're a
help the less
Hufflepuff.
fortunate.
That's incredibly nice of you.
Oh, there's more. You see, I've been experimenting with a new beauty cream. A cream that will rid our glorious school of the hideous, greasy pustules plaguing our poor pubescent classmates. But
So you
I've
don't
run
have
out
to
of
look
the
at
key
'em.
ingredient, Boobachuba pus. Boobachubas do grow in the Forbidden Forest, however. If only I could pay someone to collect a few for me.
I shall do
I
that.
can try and find some for you if I have the time.
Marvelous. I'd go myself, but I don't want to. I only need a few Boobachubas, but they grow wild, so you'll have to look around.
Alright, little snooty
My
bitch.
spotty classmates are counting on you, so you mustn't tarry.
Alright.
Into the Forbidden Forest for Boobachubas. I hope it's worth the risk.
Alright, do you have anything new?
What say we show you some of what's available?
No.
Doors door's always open. You be sure to stop by soon.
I think I pretty much bought out all these people for the most part. If I go that direction. Can I fly? Nope. There we go. We're going after the Booba Trooba. The Booba. And down we go. Jesus Christ, these are thick-ass trees.
This is where Saccharissa said to go. Now where are those Booba tubers?
Revelio.
Nope. It's a creepy cave. That's a troll.
Just my luck. A troll.
You know, let's fight him.
Incendio.
Wrong button.
Defender.
Oh, damn it. I forgot they teleported. Kind of bullshitty. A rock to you and a rock. There's a pot to you.
Arresto momentum. Incendio.
Ah, damn it, that's a wall right there. Cabbage.
Arresto.
Oh! Damn. Another troll down.
Revelio.
Alright, anything good in here?
It smells awful. Only 4 more, thank goodness.
I'll just keep collecting everything I can, I guess. I was hoping for a reward. Oh, there's a chest in there. Okay.
Revelio.
Got Booba Tuba. They're purple. Dude, he has a throne. And a staff. In the shape of a hammer. Booba Tuba. Is that for me? No, they're fighting centaurs.
That should do it. I'd better get back to Saccharissa now.
Alright. Quest. Sebastian. It should be close by, right? Well, it's over there. Off we go.
Perhaps I shall scout around Feldcroft for something to poke.
Poacher's Camp. Looks oddly familiar. Might have been through here. Oh. Oh, I think I've been through, yeah. Hey, buddy.
You there? Can you help me?
Of course I can.
Are you in some sort of trouble?
Nearly attacked by wolves, I was. Only just escaped with my life. I need to be better. I don't suppose.
Okay. Yeah, you can have some.
Yes, I have some right here. Please.
Oh, I feel better.
Please take this as thanks for your generosity.
Damn, I was hoping for actual XP.
Nothing like being young.
It's like trade one potion for like 3.
Poachers? Garniff was right then. I'd better be careful.
Did I land in the middle of them all?
My bite.
Ah, shit.
Protego. Levioso. Confringo. Incendio. Levioso. Descendo. So close. Confringo. That goblin elm. Incendio. Protego.
Confringo.
You're embarrassing. Incendio. Are you in? Levioso. Incendio.
Alright, where the hell are you? What the hell? That's a person? I got you.
Not so tough now, are ya? Reducto. How does that feel?
Damn it. Alright.
Revelio.
She dropped something. Can I, No, I can't capture caged animals.
Which one of you is Biscuit?
The one behind?
Confringo.
Oh! Damn it, that was a bad move. Also, I need to write stuff on. I think he might be a bit pissed at me. Stop. No. Invisibility.
Arresto momentum. Professor Howard will never believe this.
Hopefully he forgets about the fireball. Actually.
Revelio.
There's a chest here, right? Yeah, there it is.
Arresto momentum.
Alright, we can just take you. And one for me.
Settle yourself. I mean you no harm.
If I can... No, I can't get you. Oh no, I haven't rescued him yet.
Revelio. Arresto momentum. There. I'm not going to hurt you.
I'll take them all if I have to.
Revelio.
Oh, that's just a balloon.
Arresto momentum.
And what the hell's going on over there?
Revelio.
I don't know. Must be a wild animal.
Arresto momentum. I'll look after you.
Oh, I see a ring now. Okay.
All right, Biscuit. Let's get you back to Garniff, shall we?
Thank God, that took long enough. Hogwarts, Hogmead.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
Don't you fret, Biscuit. I shall sort...
Garniff, I've rescued Biscuit.
You have? Oh, is she hurt? Was she frightened? Are you all right?
I might have shot her. I can't remember.
Biscuit is fine, as am I. I was able to rescue her without much incident.
Oh, mercy. Where poachers are concerned, I tend to expect the worst. I cannot wait to get her home. I so miss seeing her dance in the evenings. Such joy.
I'm glad she's safe now. I'm sure she'll be happy to go home.
Oh, that is a great weight off my mind. Oh, my sweet little Biscuit. My wise, noble mooncalf. And here is your reward, of course. Well deserved. As I said before, you have restored my faith in wizard kind.
Oh, good.
You've restored at least a modicum of my faith in wizard kind. Biscuit and I can't thank you enough.
Are these like just only 18 optional side quests or something? Or just part of a challenge? Actually, let me check that. Nope, we got this though. No, we don't. Tables, that does look good. I'll give it that. Anti-venom. Troll something. Probably just defense. Be nice if like the club would do bonus damage. That's
Revelio.
Oddly Pacific though. Pacific.
Saccharissa, I found the book with tubers you needed.
Splendid. I hope it wasn't too much trouble. May I have them?
course. Happy to have found them for you.
Thank you, and your payment, of course. Now I can begin perfecting my potion to save our poor pimply peers. Don't
Damn,
you
your
should
hair's
be more
wobbly.
grateful. I or our unsightly spotty classmates.
I knew it. You were doing it for selfish
One day
reasons.
the Wizarding world will know my name, and you will have been a small part of it.
You couldn't just use like magic to erase Acme.
Come on in. Ooh, not so fast.
Revelio.
Tread carefully in here. Venomous tentacula.
Okay. Presume there's nothing else here, right? Nothing I can see. Go back to secret room and top up again.
Dick thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
Thunder brew, a little thunder brew. That. Got enough ingredients. Please stop. Take you and take a little of you. That was wise. Why not? That. Don't need more mandrake. And take a little of that. Alright, Sebastian, where you at? Well, can't go there.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind. I've never...
I kind of forgot he was Slytherin. Makes sense. Take you, a little bit of money.
You're here. Brilliant.
Revelio.
Chest up there.
I received your owl. What happened with Ominous?
I told him none of us will be able to avoid dark magic forever. So the more we know about Salazar Slytherin and the dark arts, the better prepared we'll be. Unfortunately, only a Gaunt knows the location of the Scriptorium's entrance, and Ominous won't tell me.
Perhaps I should have a chat with Ominous.
You? I suppose it's worth a try. But don't get your hopes up. Ominous is annoyingly stubborn. Nothing new. I know where he is. I'll lead you to him and then leave you to it. Come on. He's this way.
Alright, take me there. Maybe a little faster.
Keep an eye out. Never know who's watching. Although that hasn't stopped us before.
Strictly speaking, it has. We were caught.
Damned poltergeist. Such a nuisance.
Lumos. Revelio.
He's probably somewhere else. Alright, just stay with you.
There he is. Good luck.
Now, how about you teach me a few unforgivable curses that send us straight to prison?
Hello, Ominous. Do you have a moment?
What is it?
What have you and Sebastian been up to now?
Please, Ominous. I confided in you before about what happened with the Undercroft. Sebastian simply wanted me to have a safe place to practice some spells, to try and catch up to the other 5th years. He didn't think you'd mind.
I suppose that makes sense. It's just Sebastian's been pestering me lately about something and I'm frustrated with him.
Don't tell me he's still going on about, what was it, a scriptorium?
He told you about that?
He did. We were talking about Hogwarts founders and he mentioned it. Wouldn't say much more, though.
Yes, well, he seems to think it contains the answer to saving Anne. I think it's likely full of dark magic that is better left untouched.
Wait, you've never been inside?
Of course not. I only know about it because of my favorite aunt, Noctua. She thought like I do. Didn't agree with the family on
Oh,
the use of
you are
dark
blind.
magic. In fact, she'd hoped to convince my family that there was more to Salazar Slytherin than worshipping pureblood status. She'd heard of this scriptorium and thought its contents might shed some light on him. She even found the secret entrance in this very corridor. She wrote regularly to my father about her efforts to gain access, and then she simply vanished. No one else ever tried to enter.
I'm sorry about your aunt. Don't you want to find out what happened to her?
Aunt Noctua went down this path with good intentions and lost her life. I don't want the same to happen again.
You don't know that history will repeat itself. Besides, you said your aunt thought like you. This could honor her memory, get you answers about Slytherin and Sebastian answers for Anne. Your aunt pursued this alone. We could do it together.
I see what you've done here, and I confess, you've convinced me. I didn't think it possible. Very well. I shall tell you what I know. Fetch Sebastian, I'll wait.
Now let me just whistle.
I hope we don't regret this.
Sebastian, over here.
Confringo! Ranges grant access to the scriptorium.
Now you'll share? You wouldn't tell me when I practically begged.
It wasn't you who told me what I needed to hear. Opening the entrance has something to do with threes.
Well, 3 heads are...
Confringo! 1. It's 2 heads are better than 1.
There we go.
What's happening?
I hope we're ready for this.
I am. Let's go.
Dark, ominous corridors. My favorite.
No.
Revelio. Come on, that was a good one.
Someone was actually listening.
Journal entry. Signed by Noctua Gaunt.
Gaunt? Ominous. He's here.
I know.
Reparo.
She was my aunt.
The rubble formed a relief of a person facing a snake.
That must be the voice I hear.
Well, your parcel tongue.
The voice is ancient, sinister.
Is that the... I'm hearing it now.
You hear a voice?
It started when you repaired that relief. I hear a whisper saying, "Speak to me." I'm a parcel mouth. I can hear and speak to snakes. Nearly all known parcel mouths are descended from Salazar Slytherin.
I'd like to be able to talk to snakes.
You might not want the ability to speak parcel tongue. It's often associated with dark wizards. I haven't spoken it in ages, but I'd wager if I speak it now, the door will open. I'm hoping you're having second thoughts.
Nope.
I see no reason we should stop now.
It's ironic. When I left home, I vowed to leave the dark arts behind, and yet here I am. Stand back. I can't believe I'm doing this.
Come on, we're ready.
It worked! Ominous, you possess a rare ability indeed.
Between the 2 of you, I'm starting to feel left out.
Between the 2 of us?
Never mind.
Oh yeah, he doesn't know about my ancient magic
There's
thing.
no clear way forward.
Incendio.
Black maze. Salazar Slytherin most likely wanted this to be difficult to solve.
The door we came from, it closed. And there's more than one gate ahead.
Then look closely at
Incendio.
Confringo.
Fire.
requires focus.
Art Noctua said the same. It may take practice to solve it.
The hell am I looking for here?
That didn't sound good.
Salazar Slytherin didn't make
Revelio.
this easy.
Okay, so we're looking for a clue.
Reparo.
Oh, wait a minute.
Lumos.
Looking for... I don't know what the hell that is. Alright.
There's bound to be a map.
This journal entry, it mentions getting lost and being unwelcome. Matching the symbols did open it.
Was about to do that myself.
Lumos.
You got to it first. Nice work.
Like bullshit you were. I have to do everything.
Noctua references painful and arduous challenges, but also rewards.
Painful. That's the part I'm wary of.
All I heard was rewards. Keep going. We've got more.
Revelio.
Search each corridor. It may not be obvious which leads where.
Alright.
Lumos.
Wait, what was that other one? Stuck triangle.
Another gate.
Seems Slytherin like to play games.
Must run in the family.
Look in a mirror, Sebastian.
I'll back out of it. I can't do anything now.
This is looking rather dire, isn't it?
Circle infinity.
We're in a maze designed by Salazar Slytherin.
Revelio.
Promising.
Another dial solved.
Impressive. Nice work.
Lumos.
Can't do anything with that. Alright.
Not the welcoming sort, was he?
Fuck, I can't really see this one. Thank God I said triangle and duck face.
Excellent work. We're another step closer to the scriptorium.
Confringo. Lumos.
Alright.
I spotted something ahead. Looks troubling.
This whole place is troubling, but for my aunt's sake, we cannot stop now.
The gate! I think we're locked in. Again.
Then Salazar
Curio.
is not yet finished with us.
Ominous. A skeleton. And Noctua's last journal entry. She mentions being trapped here, blocked by an unforgivable curse.
This is where she died. This is where we'll die. I shouldn't have listened to either of you.
Ominous, I'm truly sorry about your aunt. But I know what to do. It's going to be difficult.
You teach us the spell.
You said you know what to do.
Tortured faces on the door, and Crucios etched into the stone. My guess is if we cast the Cruciatus curse, the door will open. That's why Noctua died. She had no one to cast the curse on. Ominous has the most experience with this. He should cast it. You seem to be in Ominous's favor. Will you ask him about this?
Yeah, I'll ask.
He does seem a bit cross with you. I'll speak with him.
Good. Work your magic, so to speak. Wish we had some liquid luck.
All of this could have been avoided.
True.
Ominous. I hadn't imagined we'd end up trapped like this.
Salazar Slytherin did. He's to blame for many unimaginable things. I overheard you and Sebastian, and I won't do it. The Cruciatus Curse is pure torture, I would know.
Sebastian told me a little of what happened when you were young. Sounds as if you had no choice.
Should have known he would have told you. And one always has a choice. I'm as guilty as the worst of my family. Unforgivable curses won't work unless you really mean them. I had to want to cause pain, and for that I shall never forgive myself. That spells the reason I have no family left. You and Sebastian will need to sort out another solution.
There is none.
If you cast Crucio, you will regret it forever.
What do we do now? Ominous is not going to cast the Cruciatus Curse again.
Ridiculous. As if dying in here is a better option than casting a damned spell. It's up to us. I can teach you Crucio, or I can cast it on you.
Wait, you didn't say you knew how to cast Crucio?
Because I'm not sure I do. Ominous knows that, yet he's left us no choice. I don't yearn to follow in Noctuagaunt's footsteps. I think I can cast it if I have to.
Very well, I don't want to learn it, no. Yeah, I'm gonna use it.
I want to learn the curse, and I think it's best if I cast it on you.
Very well, if that's what you want.
Yeah.
To perform the spell, raise your wand, point it at me, and firmly declare Crucio. Hold on as long as you can.
Would there actually be a like time thing? That'd be cool.
Ready?
I'm ready.
Give him this. He was correct. That's 1 of 3.
Are you all right? That pain. I would have done anything to make it.
But I'll survive. Let's keep moving. We made it. We found Salazar Slytherin's scriptorium.
I can't believe we're here.
Some gloves.
Revelio.
Salazar is a bit of a freak.
Sebastian, Ominous. There's a book just here.
You found something.
You two go ahead. Let me know what's in it. I'll wander around a bit.
May I have a look?
Well, you can't read anyhow. That must be old as hell.
What do you think?
Looks like a spell book of some kind. This is incredible. A Hogwarts founder's possession. What an honor. Still can't believe Ominous never told me about his aunt and what she found.
What will you do with Slytherin's spellbook?
What I do with every book. Read it. Having professors as parents ingrained that habit early on. But I can do that later. For now, I say we explore this room. It's breathtaking.
Revelio.
I don't want to leave, but I owe you. Both of you. Without both of you, we'd never have made it this far.
We were lucky. We could have died. We must swear never to do this again.
we won't do this thing again. But there shall be others. Many, many others.
I see a way out. Best news I've heard all day.
Ominous. About your aunt.
Please, Sebastian. I meant what I said before. We swear, right now, never to engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
Understood. I'm truly sorry about your aunt, Ominous.
I
suppose
promise
after
I
all
won't
this,
swear.
I am grateful to know what happened to her. Thank you.
All right. Could you... Seriously, why can't I use the spell? New thing. Moons, oaks. Oh yeah, I gotta find that map. 'Cause I can't find my way there. Ooh, he's somewhere over there. I don't see anything. Nope, 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 nope. Just take this.
I'd like to ask you about changing the room's ambience.
Of course. What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
Actually, perhaps another time.
Take this. You're full. Alright, where are we going here?
concerning.
Just gonna wait.
You are here. Good.
Is this Mr. Bickle's home?
I believe so. He supposedly has evidence against Harlow. We need to speak with him.
Where are you, Archie?
Are you all right? We're looking for Mr. Bickle.
My husband is dead. He killed him.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry, Mrs. Bickle. Who killed your husband?
Theophilus Harlow. I'm sure of it. He's been threatening my husband for weeks and... Oh, where is my son? Where is Archie?
I don't mean to be grim, but could Harlow have taken him?
Archie's satchel is missing, so he may have left on his own. Hopefully he's just gone wandering, as he's prone to do. I hope he wasn't here when Harlow... when my husband...
Do you know which way Archie might have gone?
He has a little hideout in the forest south of here. He never wanders far. But if he witnessed Harlow doing something to his father, I'm afraid to leave, in case he comes back home.
All right, we'll find him.
Find your son, Mrs. Bickle.
Thank you. What am I going to do?
Oh, you better let me fly there.
Please do not worry, Mrs. Bickle. We will bring Archie home. When I took the letter we found to Officer Singer, she told me about Mr. Bickle. He had been doing the same thing we are, providing Officer Singer with evidence to take down Harlow. I had hoped to speak with him about what he had found, but we were too late.
What did Officer Singer say about the letter you brought her?
She thanked me, but she clearly felt that it was not enough. It is a shame that hippogriffs cannot speak. Your friend Highwing could provide all the evidence against Harlow that we need. We will need something more.
All right.
This must be little Archie's hideout that Mrs. Bickle mentioned.
It's a bit trashed.
Archie Bickle! He would not have done this to his own hideout. Someone came here looking for him. Revelio may be our only hope of finding out which way he went. There! Archie's footprints. He went this way.
All right.
I thought we would have found Archie by now.
Revelio. I suspect he'll keep running if he's being followed.
If it is Harlow that's pursuing him, I only hope you're right. Men like Harlow would not think twice about killing a child. We must find Archie quickly.
I'm trying. Honestly, I don't need much moonstone anymore.
Revelio.
Wolves! Prepare for a fight.
Crucio.
I do not like it when you use the...
Confringo. Arresto momentum. Depulso.
Alright, so I have to have a target for it.
Confringo. Incendio.
Arresto momentum.
Oh, you dick.
Descendo. Incendio.
I hope Archie didn't cross paths with that wolf pack. We should...
Revelio.
Alright. It's a satchel.
Archie's satchel. Why would he leave it behind?
He was likely running from Harlow, distracted. This may be a good time for Revelio again.
I just used it.
Archie went this way. I have a bad feeling about this. Harlow must have a reason for pursuing Archie.
Revelio. I wonder what Archie saw. I hope he didn't see Harlow kill his father.
He would never overcome it. At least not in any way I can imagine.
Alright.
A fork in the road. We will need Revelio again. Multiple sets of footprints. Oh, Harlow caught up to him here. This is not good. They went this way.
I find Harlow. I know what I'm using on him. Hey, buddy.
Thestrals. They are beautiful, are they not?
Yeah,
you
pretty
can see
good.
Thestrals too.
I witnessed death when I was 9. Saw my first Thestral shortly thereafter. I found comfort in it. I still do. I think those of us who have witnessed death.
I'm sorry to experience something like that at so young an age.
I was with my father when he died. My mother was away, and I felt quite helpless. It was a long time ago in some ways, but in other ways,
That was...
it seems like it was only yesterday. I still see him so clearly.
You must miss him.
My father was a wonderful man. Let us keep moving. We must
Oh, it's
find
so much easier to catch him like that.
Revelio.
I was hoping for, you know, more unforgivable curses to pop up.
Taking in children now, are we? Better not be expected to feed him.
It is as I feared. They have Archie.
Patricius Totalis.
Oh my God. There can be no mistakes.
Alright. Just run around here. Get all you guys. Gotta do stealth.
Revelio.
That guy's running off. I've been through this camp once.
Patricius Totalis.
Why?
Revelio.
Yeah, you're around there. As long as I could run pretty quietly.
They got what they deserved.
Is he in here? Cat, seriously? They knocked over my mouth. That thing's huge. Okay. I think it's fine. Yeah. I bumped the camera myself.
Revelio.
To complete mission without using Wally Potion and a Reducto. What the hell's a Reducto? The down, okay. Oh, I could break that maybe.
Revelio.
Sure, how you get in there?
You don't think he saw it happen, do you? He's
Patricius Totalis.
Hi guys, have you seen it? Seen his dad die?
Patricius Totalis.
Oh shit! You see nothing?
perhaps it's dinner.
Oh, nice. Oh, he's coming this way. Alright, talent. Give me the Curio curse. slowing. It's enduring. Health. Let's go with that. Easy now. We'll just run away. They don't see anything. Oh, please, quick, come in this direction. I mean, they gave up. Oh, fuck me.
I know I'm not hearing things.
No, you're not.
Need some rest.
Nice, got him. I thought it was gonna be a boss fight.
Revelio.
There's someone there. You won't notice a thing.
Patricius Totalis. Revelio.
Oh fuck, I thought it was a person. Well, give me a second and quiet the fuck down. It's a stealth mission.
Archie. Archie Bickle.
How do you know who I am?
Your mother sent us to find you.
Oh, I'm so glad to see you.
Not too loud, Archie.
Sorry.
We need to get this open. Hello, Hamora.
You ain't got it.
Hush now.
A man called Harlow. He killed my father.
We're so sorry, Archie. We won't let him get away with it. But first we need to get you home to your mother.
Thank you for saving me.
You wouldn't have it any other way, Archie. Now let's get you home. We know a safe way back.
Well, everyone's kind of dead also. And it's a fast travel. Good.
Oh, Archie, you're here. Oh, you're safe.
Mother? Oh, Mother. Father's friends are in danger. I heard the people who took me talking about them.
Which friends, darling?
Mr. and Mrs. Raid. Mr. Filbert. And I think they also said Otto's name.
Oh, I shall speak with them. You run inside.
Yes, Mother.
Alright.
Your husband's friends may be in danger.
Just as he was.
How can we help?
You've done enough. My husband was a powerful wizard and couldn't defeat Harlow. The last thing we need is that
Well, I'm a
monster
sneaky
coming
little
after
prick.
you.
I can take him.
It may be too late for that. I'm afraid Harlow's already after us.
Then you needn't anger him further.
No.
I assure you, the
I
threat
want
could
to
be
kill
a
him.
lot worse. Please, please keep your distance.
I'm sorry again about your husband, Mrs. Bickle.
Thank you. And thank you for bringing Archie home. I can never repay the two of you for your kindness.
Not to worry, Mrs. Bickle. My father used to say that rain does not fall on one roof alone. We are here to help each other.
Alright,
I must learn more about Mr. Bickle's friends and why Harlow is after them. You'll be hearing from me as soon as I know something.
Cool.
Thank you for your help today.
This is 17 out of 18 quests. Is that a challenge? Was it beyond the moon? Yeah, I don't know where the fuck that thing is. Find a guide for those. Well, let's go here. Alright, come on.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Yeah. Actually, I could sell a few things.
Levioso and Stupefy combined should put any fruit in there.
Revelio.
Oh, that's what that thing is. It's a little collectible.
Nice to see you again.
Nice to see you as well. How can I help you?
Tell me about the Hamlet. Items. Nah. What do you got to sell?
What do you have for sale?
What are we in the market for today?
That. I should probably turn those things in, actually. Oh, okay, this is the crafting stuff. Okay.
Have I mentioned you're welcome to stop by any time?
Well, that's just a bit more creepy, but sure. All right.
Over here.
What's going on here?
Professor Rookwood was right. The place is crawling with Victor Rookwood's lot and Ranrock's loyalists. They're working together, all right, but it is not a friendly alliance. I'm sure you'll agree that we need to find a way in other than the front gate. Let's go.
I mean, we could try the front gate.
I hope Rookwood knows what he's doing.
Revelio.
Alright. I can take you out. We
Traveling
ignite that.
is much more enjoyable with a friend.
Revelio.
Where's these guys?
Ranrock wants us to find the child, but which child? We could take every child we find to Ranrock. Eventually, we may get the right one. Cool. Sounds like a lot of work. Perhaps we just tell him we looked.
There's two.
It does sound easier.
Revelio.
I love that AoE. Let me just real quick. Take care of all your guys without them knowing.
You can't stop Ranrock's rebellion!
I could try. Oh, he has ancient magic.
Crucio.
That's not who I wanted. So, Teach, you okay with that unforgivable curse?
Ah, up there. That's our way in.
I think he is.
Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio.
Alright.
If I'd known your plan was to dig up half the
I
country...
wouldn't have to dig if you could simply manage to bring me the child.
We wouldn't need the child if you hadn't sent a dragon to retrieve the container I spent months and countless ministry favors tracking.
You
Kind of
let them
down,
put the
duck,
carriage.
down.
My options were limited once I knew it would be inconveniently beyond my reach at that infernal school.
Have you not acquired enough power here? I allowed you to tunnel under my family home.
Allowed me? You are here only because you are descended from a keeper and may at some point inadvertently become valuable. We had an agreement. I will share with you the power that I discovered if you locate the stores of magic that are yet to be found. So, unless you want another demonstration of my power, a power that you one day hope to wield, bring me the child.
He's a cool goblin. I'll give him that.
We already knew they were after you, but now we know they're digging for stores of magic.
And Ranrock knows about the Keepers.
Yes, I caught that too. Professor Rookwood said that you'd understand more once you complete the next trial.
Let's get into that castle.
Alright.
Revelio.
Is there anyone over here? Not really. Oh, come on.
Any special word you want me to pass on to your mum?
Damn.
I will make you.
Arrest the momentum. Confringo. Defender.
Time to teach someone a lesson.
Accio.
You're going to regret that.
I just slam you around. Damn.
Arrest the momentum.
Crucio. I really shouldn't have got this power.
Arrest the momentum. Confringo. Defender. Accio.
Alright, there's that. A healing potion, that's good.
Revelio.
I guess they didn't hear any of that. Ancient magic. Torture a burning human enemy. Use a lightning spell. Okay, slow him. I don't know if you really need any of this extra XP.
Revelio.
Where the hell's that? Oh, shit. Is that Fig?
I suppose that's the quick way down.
Confringo.
All right.
Revelio.
goblin tracks. They're a step ahead of us. Let's see where they lead.
Revelio.
They're putting a tunnel straight through here. I don't need that yet.
Revelio.
This must be it. The store of magic and the source of Ranrock's power.
It looks empty. If they've taken all of it, why are they still here?
How about this big glowing
There's
thing?
more to be found, and if he's right about that, it may or may not be located here. Wherever it is, we need to find it before they do. Where is that portrait?
Accio. Glacius. Confringo.
A little bit of money.
Revelio.
I heard something. I was hoping that was you.
Oh, good. Uniform. I think that was it, right?
Professor Rookwood, the goblins and dark wizards who've overrun your castle are digging for stores of magic and have broken open some sort of container.
No. Things are more dire than I could have imagined. If,
How about
as
telling
you
the
told
glowy ball
Percival,
thing?
a goblin in his vault was wielding a powerful magic, then they have somehow learned. It cannot be.
And sir, they know you were a keeper. Ranrock used the term.
This makes no sense. How did... We shall discuss this later. Right now, you must complete the next trial.
Just tell me where I need to go.
The power you stand to wield must first be fully understood. The trials will ensure that. Power without knowledge is dangerous indeed. In the wrong hands, we will simply have to outwit Ranrock and my unfortunate namesake.
Very well, Professor. Tell me where I need to go.
I shall reveal the path. Professor Fig must leave you now.
Revelio.
All right.
I would join you if I could. I shall await your arrival in the map chamber.
Nah, you just slow me down.
Revelio.
There anything cool?
Revelio.
All right, cat.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Oh, never mind. I know what to do.
Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Depulso. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Oh, maybe.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
No.
Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
All right, let's push this forward. Or Or there's a pathway right there.
I need to reposition that pillar to climb out. Perhaps the archway is the answer.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Come on, push it further. Alright. Is that good enough? Thank you, cat, for laying on my lap and kind of distracting me.
Revelio.
Alright. What does this give me?
That pillar is blocking the path. I'll need to move it.
Accio. Revelio.
That does that. Has to be something in here.
Accio. Revelio. Accio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Alright, so this does this do anything? Oh, okay. Had me confused.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Alright, probably a waste, but oh well. I think I can beat him.
Confringo. Crucio. Arresto Momentum. Repulso. Confringo. Accio. Glacius. Defendo. Confringo. Glacius. Accio. Defendo. Confringo. Glacius. Confringo.
Oof. Almost got me there. Alright. Bit of money.
I believe I need to proceed to the left here, but how?
I'm just gotta hit it again.
Revelio.
Something I'm missing.
Debolso. Revelio. Revelio.
Yeah, okay.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Up we go, up we go. Oh, that's a chest?
Accio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Was that here the whole time?
Revelio.
A lot of statues. Oh shit, I ain't get through here. I just doing that. Ow, dick. Grab that. Alright, in we go. How about through here? Yeah, dick. So much fun.
Accio. Revelio. Debolso.
Well, I didn't mean to do that.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
This way? I fucking knew it.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Hitting those marks readjusts the archways. Perhaps there's a way forward from the other side of this one. Revelio.
Nope, that's not working.
Leviosa. Descendo. Is it possible to pull one of those blocks through the archway?
Alright, how about this?
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Hmm. Oh, how the fuck?
After pulling the block out through the archway, I can place it where it can be climbed on while on the other side of the archway. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Defendo. Accio.
Nope.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Let's take you through here. Or maybe through here?
Defendo. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Defendo. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Oh, that's not working.
Revelio.
I'm missing something else here.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Oh shit, there's a thing right there.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
about this one.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
I go through here. Can't really mess this one up.
Wingardium Leviosa.
And there we go.
Revelio.
I made it far more difficult than it needed. That's nothing. Well, you're definitely something.
Revelio. Confringo. Crucible. Depulso. Arresto momentum.
There.
Confringo. Glacius.
Where's this ancient magic? No, that's the exit. No, it's not.
Accio. Accio.
All right, I'm.
Accio. Revelio. Accio.
That's not it.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio.
Anyone?
Wingardium Leviosa.
Oh shit! Get out of there! Get out of there! Come on! I bullshitted well enough. It worked. Let's go with that.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio.
Do you want one out of here?
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
This thing's just so confusing.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Alright, I don't know. Is that the right way to go? I think that's just a side room.
Revelio.
Alright. It's gonna be boss arena. Alright. Oh. Crucio to you. Another one? Dude, one of them kind of lost me. Alright. No, that's too far away. You are a dick, you know. But not the worst thing I had to fight. That's much worse.
Arrest those momentum. Blazes. Defenders. Confringo. Cruising. Debolso. Arrest those momentum.
I remember I got tried to block those. A little bit of iframes to that. Come on. It's Thunder Fury. Alright, that's not a dash out of the way thing. Got that. More of this. Alright, come on.
What a relief. Revelio.
Nothing here? Nope. Alright. Alright, what's the last memory of the day? There. Let me grab this chest before I do. New scarf. I wonder if, because it's Tears, this whole thing went very south. Very bad.
I must say I'm curious to hear of Isidore's travels.
Do come in. Please, have a seat.
Isadora, we are all most intrigued to hear.
We're ready. I've something to show you. Father, these are my colleagues from Hogwarts.
And?
Father hasn't spoken since my brother died.
She did the unforgivable
I
thing.
confirm that which I've always believed. That we have the power to take away pain.
Oh no.
Isadora. What have you done?
I took his pain.
You're taking his soul.
This is uncharted magic, Isadora. You can only see what has been sealed in the jar, and we do not know what power that may hold. But the traces of that magic are different from what I've seen before.
Thank you. She was sealed away, and I have to kill her. I feel like that's my job later, final boss or something like that. Oh no, that's a seat.
You're back. And in one piece, no less.
Yep. Somewhat barely.
It is good to see you again.
Professor Rookwood told me about what happened at Rookwood Castle.
In light of the dire circumstances in which we find ourselves, it is most fortunate that someone so competent is following this path.
Thank you, Professor. I shall keep the second artifact safe as you've advised.
Good. Are you ready to move on?
Yep.
I'm ready for whatever comes next.
In
I
that
probably should have
case,
read that.
Introductions are in order.
Allow me to introduce former Hogwarts headmistress, Neve Fitzgerald.
How do you do? I must say that I was not entirely surprised to learn that a student had been completing the trials. I've always believed Hogwarts students capable of anything they set their minds to.
Thank you, Professor. It's a pleasure to meet you as well.
I am certain that you are more than capable of completing my trial. However, I must first, how shall I say, prepare the location of your next trial.
We trust your judgment, Professor Fitzgerald. You should know better than anyone how to manage the inconvenience of, well...
A vainglorious and exasperating headmaster? Indeed I should. I shall confirm that everything is in order immediately.
All right.
Of course. Professor Fitzgerald needs some time to clear the way forward. Until then, you should continue to hone your magic. If you learn more about Ranrock and Victor Rookwood's activities in the meantime, please let us know.
Very well, Professor.
I speak to Fig.
I know. Continue to hone my magic.
You do learn quickly. Hopefully you will soon hear from Lodgok as well, and we shall learn how he fared with the helmet you retrieved. Well done today, as always. We shall speak again soon.
Oh shit, it's winter now. Alright, probably a bunch of messages. Alright, come on. Do you want me to leave first?
Natty told me about your run-in with the poachers. I have some news about them as well. Can you meet me soon? I fear that some of what I uncovered has to do with you.
Of course it does. Alright, we'll let these things pop up. Then I'll probably just call it a night. Alright, have a moment to room requirement. Alright. Do this so I don't forget. I do want to like run around.
To teach you the exploding charm, Bombarda. Once you have completed the tasks I've set forth, speak to me after class.
Alright, fair enough.
He would like to speak with you when you have a moment.
Collect and a collect. Alright, I guess no one else is talking. Someone in it there. We're gonna save. Wait, actually, go to challenges. There you go. Victorious foes. Infamous foes. Okay, we're gonna save, and we'll call that a night. So, you know what to do. Like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff. Savor that. 22 hours. Good. Making good progress, and I can probably get some other games in after I finish this game. So see you guys later. Bye.